Outside of your sphere of influence and list of clients, your relationships with preferred vendors and contractors is the absolute best source of referrals. Plus, if you do it right, you can add a massive value to your sphere of clients, which results in, you guessed it, more referrals. Take the time to build and share a preferred vendor list. This is so worth your time that I'll say it again. Take the time to build and share a preferred vendor list. Here's my vendor list. You can see a wide variety of service providers listed, often multiple under each category, giving people options. You never know how far out a vendor may be. Plus, it's extra connections for you. Just make sure the quality of the service meets your expectations and that you don't list too many that you can never reciprocate and send referrals to. If you're wondering who should be on the list, you can download a list of 26 different service providers you should have on your list at our website, elevateoi.com/vendor list. So how to share? Send it in a letter, a postcard, an email, text a contact group. We'll show you how to do that in a separate video. Put it in your email signature, on your website, in your link tree, or share it on your social, even monthly. For more on how to effectively share your vendor list for maximum referrals to your vendors, you should check out an additional short video coming up on the topic, specifically at the same webpage, elevateoi.com/vendor list. So track what referrals you send to your vendors. Depending on who you send, update your vendors quarterly, every 6 months, or the year. And if you don't have any, call them and admit it. Commit to them that you'll send them some more going forward. Lastly, evaluate and update your list annually, making sure to have the best service providers. Plus, it gives you an excuse to send an updated list to your network every year. Keep elevating our industry. Bonus material. Now, here is how you put your vendor list referral results on steroids. Here's a text I send to each one. Hi vendor, because of the excellent experiences I've had with your services, I've recently added you to my preferred vendor list that I share with my entire network of clients. When I come across a potential referral for you, what are the 3 most important things you want me to make sure to share with them about you? Now, don't worry if you don't get a response when you send it. Just send it. You are helping them. You'll get a response about 40% of the time. It is well worth the effort. Why? Because the text costs you nothing but a few seconds to send, and the potential reward far outweighs the risk of the time that you spent. Trust me, it wasn't a waste. Still don't believe me? Ask yourself if you would be happy with a 40% response rate on a mailing. That's what I thought. If that was your return rate, you would send out nothing but mail. If I get a response, I send this text. Thank you. I will be sure to share those things and look forward to sending you more business soon. If you come across any referrals for me, would you share these 3 things, ... list the 3 things, and then say thank you. Now they are armed with the right info about you, and they're on the hunt for referrals. If I have a direct referral for them, I do this. I send them a text or an email with the referral on it to make the introduction and connection. In the message, I state, I told such and such referral to connect with you because ... repeat the 3 things the vendor told them to say. It told you to say, which shows that I listened. Then I text or email 2 to 3 days later confirming that they've connected. As a side note, when you share your list with your sphere and clients, make sure you instruct them to let the vendor know that you sent them. This gives you credit for the referral, even if they contact the vendor direct. If they send me a referral, I do this. I confirm that I've received it. I immediately send them a handwritten note thanking them, even if I haven't connected with the referral yet, because I want to encourage the behavior, not the result. I update them once I've spoken with or met the referral. Then, once again, when they are under contract for a purchase or sale, and a third time after it's closed. This strengthens the relationship with a vendor, assuring them that the people they send me receive excellent service, and it keeps me top of mind for, you guessed it, more referrals. The other ways I strengthen relationships is to send out discount cards to my network promoting the vendor. I pay for any discounts turned in. For example, get $20 off a furnace tune-up. 20 people get tune-ups. I pay $400 to the heating company. The heating company received 20 clients from me. Guess who wants to keep me happy with referrals because I spent $400? Everyone wins. For those that say this might be too expensive, I ask you, do you gladly pay a 25% referral fee if another agent sends you a deal? That could be a couple $1,000s. It seems like $400 is a much better deal. Plus, I built goodwill with 20 people in my database who saved $20 and extended the life of their furnace. Plus, I built goodwill with several hundred I sent a discount to, simply by thinking of them and making the offer. So how much should you spend? You need to make the offer strong enough so that people take action. You want the vendors to get business. That gets you business. So typically $20 to $25 in savings is enough to drive action. If it's a coffee shop, ice cream place, or restaurant, you can typically get away with less. Don't want to pay for it yourself? Call the vendor to see if they'll partner with you and split some of the costs. Hey, I want to advertise your services to several hundred people in my network and offer them a 20% discount on your service. I'll take care of all the advertising costs and advertise it in these ways. Describe the ways. Would you be willing to cover 10% or $10 of the discount, and I'll cover the other 10? Then create some sort of discount code to track the customers. This strategy does work. It works better if you've already sent the vendor some business. And if they say no, you can always ask, well, what's your current CAC, customer acquisition cost? If I'm able to cut that in half, would you participate? You can see where this is going. If you want to give discount cards a try, you can download a list of 20 vendor discount card ideas at elevateoi.com/discount cards. Keep elevating our industry.